don't have anything on our agenda. One of the first things I'd like to talk about today is revisit our deal of us signing the resolution for 19/5, the districting, where we voted to approve it. I've talked to quite a few people and did a little bit of investigation. Amanda and Amy had me come over there and try to show me what the pluses and minuses of it were. The paper that they gave us, you know, if you look on your second line, Edwards County right now, this year, receives $128,000 on their budget. Our Stafford County gets $149,000. Next year, if the district even goes through, they'll just average the mill towards 1 mill. Edwards County, instead of paying $128,000, will pay $106,000. Stafford County will go up to $171,000, from $149,000 to $171,000. That money just goes into a common, you know, one account. Doesn't matter what county it comes from, and then gets district, you know, spent out evenly between the districts, because each district will have 4 board members. When I was over there visiting with Amy, and that's because our evaluation, county evaluation, is so much higher than Edwards County. When I was over there talking to her, she said, you know, that right now they want to do Edwards County, but then they'd like to bring Pawnee County and Kiowa in, and their evaluations are here on the side too. And so, no.
She told us 4.
When I was over there talking to her, she said Kiowa and Pawnee that they're wanting to go in with, because she didn't think Ford County would go in because they have a higher evaluation.
They're not much larger.
They were expressing, at the time that we had the meeting that you were at, they said that they were, Ford County was gonna go in, because they wanted to meet with Edwards.
Well,
They wanted to get together with Edwards.
This is what she told me when I was over there, Kiowa and Pawnee. Our evaluation is all 3, is higher than all 3 of theirs. And then she said, once we get, you know, 4 counties together, like some of the other counties in the state, you know, each county will keep their 2 extension agents and their secretary. And then she said, once we get 4, we can hire a district supervisor to manage all 4 counties. So, I mean, by allowing this to happen, we're generating another taxing entity like a school board that isn't under the commissioners. They can do what they want. They can raise their mills what they want. We're going to be subsidized in 3 counties, you know, where we have the highest evaluation. And then once we get, if they get into 2 more, then from what I see, you can't, you know, dissolve them. I was going to ask Mike while he was here if there's any way, or if you guys would be, I don't see what the problem with rescinding our approval of this resolution and basically letting the taxpayers vote on it. Because if we vote on it in a normal election, it's really not going to cost us any more money, will it? A
Not
little
if we
bit.
put it on, like the August ballot.
Yeah, so it's
The
not.
general, or the primary ballot.
I mean, everybody I've talked to, and I've probably talked to more than 60 or 70 people, nobody's been in favor. Everybody asks what the extension office does for the $149,000 that they
Well,
get
if you want
now.
to do away with 4-H and extension,
I'm
then
not-
you can rescind it.
If we rescind it and put it on the
By
vote.
ourselves.
Pardon?
Then we'll be a county by ourselves, and we won't have an extension council, so what you're gonna have.
If we're by ourselves and K-State took away their $36,000 that they pay, are you telling me $145,000 isn't enough to have 2 extension offices? Why do they need to have a secretary? Why do they need to have 2? I would say their major deal is 4-H. But you talk to Amy, and she'll tell you, our deal isn't 4-H. 4-H is the fair board. We organize 4-H. But they've got 3 employees over there with no expenses, and their budget is around $180,000. K-State pays $36,000, and they basically going to tell everybody what they're going to do. And every year, I guarantee you, K-State's money will start going away. I think why they're doing this district thing is because everybody started to think extension agency was a good deal 50 years ago. Everybody has their own promise, you know, other than childhood education, after-school programs, and 4-H. I think everybody's starting to look and see that maybe it needs to be changed a little bit. But by allowing this district, it makes them their own entity. K-State's going to be more involved, paying less money, and we're not going to have any say-so. But I've been talking to Justin quite a bit, and I think they've done a little bit of investigation. I'd like them to be able to tell you what they found out too.
I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you. I'm here because folder closure.
Sit down.
Okay. What,
You don't need
what's
to-
in this folder is good.
You gotta sit up here so they can
Come
see
on,
in the
get up here
camera.
and-
Oh, just want to hear my voice.
Get up here, you
Just
two.
sit down and visit with us.
Don't sit in the back row.
What I have in this folder is to be given to Nita and your county attorney today. It is a request for petition to put this issue on the ballot at some point in time. I have nothing against the extension. Amy, Amanda, as far as I know, is great. I was on the extension board when we hired Amy, so that's been
Yeah, I
close
was on
years
it a long
ago.
time before that.
Long time ago, okay. We had this issue at that time when I was on the board. They wanted to do districting then. We told them no. And the reason we told them no was part of it was that, I don't remember the tax being as big of an issue, but they wanted to develop experts. Okay, that's fine. They want to be able to go across county lines. Okay, that's fine. We told them we could go across county lines without having districting, and that's what we did. We sent Glenn Newdigger out to Dodge City Community College, and it was, I think, a 2 or 3 day conference we put on Stafford County. Glenn was kind of the senior agent. He put the thing together, we pulled it off, and it went real well with other extension districts. It wasn't just us. We worked across the lines. Extension district work, Glenn, we sent him every year to the fair to run the hog barn. That was just something we did.
True.
Yeah, right, we've done it. We go across the district line. Reno County, and I've confirmed this, has already said no to extension districts. Pratt County, I've been told, and this comes Kansas Farm Bureau and our talks there, but I did not confirm it. I've been told they've turned it down. They are turning it down because those are high valuation counties, picking up smaller counties. They're gonna foot the bill. And the little counties are getting the windfall. And that's exactly what's gonna happen here. This is a $21,000 windfall for Edwards County. I talked to Micah Snowblin over there, one of their commissioners, and his comment to me was, he says, I can't see where this is a bad deal for Edwards County. And I says, no, it's not. You're getting a windfall. And he told me, I says, he says, I totally understand where you're coming from. He says, I think I would do exactly what you're going to do. That's where we're at. Yes, I've heard Pawnee County is next. Kiowa County, I don't know. That one's kind of, maybe it comes, maybe it doesn't. But I've been told Ford County's not coming our way because they don't want to subsidize this thing. You know, like I say, is extension going to go away if we stand on our own? No. Could K-State pull some funding from us? Yes, but they're going to have to pull it from every county, not just us. Or I guarantee you there's going to be a scheme for this. Kansas Farm Bureau, we've had these discussions. I was kind of surprised. I just come from their annual meeting. I mentioned to one of our lobbyists. They've already heard it. So we know we've got an issue coming across the state, and it will probably be taken up in the next listening post. I'll bring it up, and we'll move forward with Farm Bureau. I just don't see an advantage for services that are going to be gained through extension doing what they're doing. The thing they're going to gain is a mechanism to increase their budgets and their funding. That's all I see them gain. And I don't know, I was kind of shocked at my property taxes. I will say this, county-wise, you guys did a good job. You held her in tow. But I've got some quarters of lands that are up 11.46%. And this year, next year, this automatically raises it, whatever that 286,000, the new number, that's going up. Everybody's taxes are going up. And I don't see services increasing. 4-H is big. I don't want to lose 4-H. I had one gentleman who told me he was so upset about it. He says, just do away with extension, let's privatize 4-H, put a line in the budget of the county, and hire somebody to run the 4-H program in the county. That was his solution. I don't think I'm gonna have any problem getting the 122 signatures to get this on the ballot. What I would like to see is, I'd like to see the thing rescinded. I'd like to see it kicked back to extension. I'd like to see that board dig into this further. Because the other issue that comes when you cross district lines is you increase travel time. Those are hours they're not working. You increase miles on the minivan. You increase fuel costs. And those are all things that we brought up 15, 20 years ago whenever I was on that board. The gentleman from K-State left very upset with staff. It's going to cost more. There's just there's about it. It's going to cost not only the taxes, the other costs are going to be there too. And I brought my son along because he was a group of 12 with Kansas corn grower leaders. This is a new thing for the next 12 months that he's on. They get together 3 or 4 times and get one trip out of the thing to build leaders in Kansas. And this conversation come up there with these young people. I want you to hear what you have.
So I just got back from a meeting and I was sitting in the very first meeting when we were introducing ourselves. There was someone who said, well, I just quit from extension, came back full-time on the farm. I thought, I'm going to chat with her later. She's from Thomas County. And we were sitting around after a few meetings and it came up without me even saying anything. Another farmer said, hey, you were just working for extension. I'm in Republic, Kansas, which is complete far northeast. And he said, since we've districted, my taxes for that, for extension have gone up 6 to 10% every year. And he said, what value do you see as an agent? What value do you think it's brought to, Thomas County? And, this is probably not the best, person to ask because she more or less quit. Wasn't happy with extension, I got some, bad feelings for her. But she essentially said that she didn't think there was anything gained from districting other than, the taxes were going up. Spoke with other farmers that had been districted too, and I said, well, what have you gained from it? And maybe K-State's not doing a good job of telling their story. Maybe that's a big part of it. But when you go around and ask people who are paying these taxes what they're gaining from extension and no one can tell you, that's a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. And I don't think anyone involved in this is anti-4-H. I don't think that's part of it at all. But those were just a few conversations I'd had, and I was honestly surprised, especially with the gentleman who pulled up his tax on his house, and it was $250 for his house, $100 and something for his pickup, $35 for his four-wheeler. They're all going to extension. He said it's done nothing but go up every year. That's what I found.
You realize the commissioners are the ones that appoint the new board.
The first time.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that that'll probably be, unless you guys go out and find your own commissioners, Amy's gonna bring in a list of commissioners she wants. And then
That's
after
not how
that,
you guys should do it.
That's not how I'm gonna do it.
but after
I'm gonna put
that,
my own people on there.
These two, you should put your own in, and then,
When's the last time the extension council got it? 3 or 4 years ago.
from us,
Yeah.
or,
We've shot it down. We've left it at the same level it's been for 4 or 5 years. And we're talking $22,000. You want to talk about real money? You gotta be representing the petitioner out about something else. It's cost us $500,000.
yeah.
I think it's the depth of 1,000 cuts. It's $22,000 here and $22,000 there and $22,000
Not one
there.
cut of $500,000.
But
Is that possible? Okay.
Well, there you got something. this is nothing. They haven't had a raise in 4 or 5 years. They will die a slow death if they're by themselves.
Well,
Half the state's already redistricted or more, and the rest of them are involved in it.
if I'm correct though, I'm pretty sure when I was on the board, we just had 2 agents.
Yeah, they've had, Justin, I was on 4 years ago. We've always had 3 of them.
Yeah, there's always.
Nothing has changed.
Even when they were down.
But it's amazing how you go, it's amazing how you go around talking to I've talked to a lot of people around the county. And very few people can say when the last time they've been to any kind of extension like this deal.
But now you got 4 of them to call on. If you don't like what these 2 know, you got 2 more that you could call.
But nobody calls them.
That's the problem.
Part of that's education too.
Well,
Why would I ask, Amy is our agricultural expert. Why would I ask Amy about what chemicals spray on my corn when I have an agronomist? Everybody knows an agronomist that goes to meetings for 4 months out of the year. Amy goes to 1 or 2 meetings in Manhattan, and she's, just because they open the folder and say I'm an expert on this, don't make them an expert on it.
And Amanda come and ripped combine with me for 2 hours during harvest, and we talked about this, and she talked about you making them experts in this and that. And I said, I told her, I said, I mean no disrespect to you, Amanda, but I'm the hired expert I want, and it's probably the expert that you guys are going to learn from. I said, it has changed.
Yeah, but somebody that lives downtown here in the square and wants to plant a tree, they're more likely to go down here than they are.
Or go to Brummer or Bear or somebody to see it in the store.
When K-State Extension started in the 40s, that was to help farmers, it was seaweed.
There you go.
They did a lot of stuff, flood irrigation, conversions, I mean,
I've been in there plenty.
Yeah.
Colin and I work
And,
together hard.
they've served us well, but I think maybe part of this district is they're trying to realign and figure out how to help us.
Part of their main thing is change. It's not telling you how much fertilizer or what your pH of your soil is. It's, when you get to be my age, it's helping you sign up for Medicare or stuff like that. Which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know, that's what my mom says.
And Amy's an expert on stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's something that she can help everybody in Stafford County with, not just the farm. Things have changed, I mean.
And maybe that's it, maybe they need to promote what they can do today.
Yes, education. They
And-
need to promote what they're
And I
doing.
don't think districting is gonna help with promotion.
You keep saying it's gonna go away. As long as we keep funding them $45,000. I mean, the worst case scenario is K-State moves $36,000 away. If they can't figure out how to work that in the budget, we got a problem. I mean, saying if we don't do this, it's gonna go away and 4-H is going away, that's chicken little crying souls.
We'll definitely.
Probably in time, but over time anyway.
We'll
But
definitely do that first.
isn't there a maximum number of mills for a district?
2.5.
2.5 right now.
That is until the board decides to change it.
Yeah.
No, that's in the statute.
The mills that this would go up to, where ours is going up to is in that yellow line, it's 1.9. And the top of the mills is 2.015. So they're not at the top of their mills, yeah. But I'm not asking us to turn it down. I'm just asking us, let's let the voters decide so that in 3 years, when this starts hitting people's property taxes and they're going, why'd the Sam Mill this get passed through? We can say, you guys had the chance to vote on it.
Extension kind of flies under the radar right now. Not a lot of people know how to fund it or where the money comes from, so. I can see when it comes out as a line item on the property tax that says, Kansas State Extension, so many dollars on my house, my car. All of a sudden, instead of flying under the radar, they become a target. And I think this could be, in my opinion, bad press for them. I think,
Yeah, we've done a lot of coalition building with anyone in the,
No, I mean, it comes down to what am I getting from my investment?
Well, another
Anyway,
thing.
but like I said, I wanted to be straightforward, tell you where we're headed. Petition is here, if I can, if Nina and Mike over here approve it, and people show up to request to be put on the ballot. Or I would rather, like I said, I would rather just be rescinded and research further. I'm not anti-extension, I'm definitely not anti-union or anything. I think they do their job. I think they work, but I think extension needs to promote this and do it correctly. Right now, I just see it as a way to increase the funds and get some increased revenue, probably increase salaries, and, we know how tough it is right now. It's increased property taxes are bad enough. Farming economy, I don't think any of us, if we could hold it steady, I think we'd be happy right now for the last 4 years. So,
It is, have you visited with the extension council board?
no, I have not visited the extension council.
You're on the extension council board.
That's my other
Andrews.
son. My other son is-
They,
Actually,
they've worked on it for a long time, whether, you know, think they've done an adequate job, I don't know.
I don't think there's a majority, well,
I don't know why. So I think it was passed through when everybody was there.
You know, but I,
Yeah, so, it's just like I was told there was extension meetings and they talked about this and then made a comment she wasn't having anymore. I'm sorry, but I never saw a notice for public hearing for extension council. And supported what they've had to. I missed it was on, so.
It is a statute that is 2.5.
And then, okay. So it'd have to be changed by our legislators.
Yes. And what I
To me-
recall from,
to me, Justin, it's kind of like, you're on the school board, you have a committee in school, and they've studied something for 3 or 4 years, and you vote on something, and then you turn around and say, oh, crap, they didn't do a good job. I'm just gonna kick them in the teeth and rescind this. I was on the extension council board for a long time, I respect what they have to do, and I did visit with a couple of them for a long time, and I think they said they're pretty good. I think it'd be a real kick in the teeth just to say, after saying, we approved it, now we're not gonna approve it.
well, the extension people that I've talked to that's on that board, they would basically just said that this summer, this was getting pushing. And she just basically says it'll save us more money.
Well, she's been
When I
pushing
showed
for
them
years
this,
and
they
years.
were saying that they wouldn't be in favor of, if they voted on it again, they wouldn't be in favor of it, if they had that information.
They get that information the night we were here.
I didn't understand that.
That could be, but there's nothing new there that wasn't there the night that Clay and I were there.
yeah, he was on the screen.
So you guys aren't in favor, if I call
I'm not
for-
in favor of rescinding, no.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just
That
go
answers
ahead
my
with
question.
But I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
if you wanna do that, Justin, I don't have any problem with it either, but that looks really bad, kick them in the teeth and rescind.
I understand where you're sitting.
Yeah. But, we wouldn't be kicking them in the teeth if we had postponed this vote a month and looked at it a little bit more. When Amy come in here and threw the folder on the desk, that's the first time I've
I
ever seen
know,
anything.
but Todd, you missed the meeting that she went over all of.
Did you get a new
That doesn't
bike?
look real good either.
It was kind of right in the middle of corn and planting, cutting, I don't know. But it looks bad that I didn't go, but everybody I've talked to, nobody's went. Nobody's even heard
That's what
about
I'm
this.
saying. I don't.
I mean, evidently, you being in, what's going on, you're one of the few.
I just went to the meeting, I got sent the notice for, that's all I know, but I do know that they've been working on it for 3 or 4
Oh,
years.
and
Well,
on that, because
they-
7 or 8 years.
the Larned meeting was,
There was a meeting in Pratt.
and there was a meeting.
Yeah,
in
they've talked
Pratt.
about it forever.
So this has been going on for
Well, like I said, it was brought
7,
up,
8 years.
it was brought up when we hired Amy. So that's back 15 plus. They were talking districting then, and it's either Brian Dunn or Leon Dunn, one of those two were on there, and they told me they were talking districting even prior to Mike. So,
Because one of the first ones was Cloud, Clay, Republic,
Barton and Ellsworth live together, I think, and it's because
I
they're
think
buddies.
it's very close.
it's true.
Yeah. So they match up on us. You know, if you could get Ford County into this district,
I mean, we're gonna-
Well,
to
Ford County, Reno County are
Gonna spend any
pretty
extra
much
money.
alike.
I just think he has to go.
They're not.
And they're big enough that they can handle their own. You know, at one time, it was Reno County and Kingman,
I just agree with that.
but then Reno County pulled out.
I just can't believe it for
But there's 19 districts right now.
somebody to go on it.
And if this goes through, then this Edwards and or Pawnee and Stafford people would be the 20th district to date.
I see a real problem with taking Stafford County taxpayer money and funding Edwards County, and then funding Pawnee County, and then maybe funding Kiowa County. I don't like it. I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to this on Stafford County.
Everybody's coming to our county though too. It's just making a big pool out of all the money.
Yeah, but we're paying a larger proportion. of-
Well, it would be a perfect world if we find another county that was equal.
Yeah, I know. I
Very
know.
same way our
But,
residents, which
you know,
ain't
those
gonna
are the
happen.
reasons
Yeah.
the big counties are choosing to stand on that.
But if you do, if you find the unicorn that's the same county, that's the same evaluation, other than being able to go across county lines for informational deal, what else are you gaining other than a new electorate deal?
And in my mind, that board across two counties is gonna be a rather tough position for those board members to do things fairly and equally, and especially when you have 4 and 4.
I agree. That's pretty important. That's gonna be a pretty.
Which
important
then,
one.
after,
Get on your board.
after
But
2
then
years,
doesn't-
2 years, and then become elected.
Yes,
Yes,
that cycles
yes,
in.
yeah.
So then once it becomes 3 counties,
It's 12.
Yeah,
12,
yeah, it could be 8 against 4.
you know.
So it's important to get the right people.
I guess we're not,
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you listening, and now you have a face to where the position started. Okay.
That's okay. I mean,
Yep, I mean,
That's the way it is.
yep, that's right.
That's the way it should be done.
Okay, thank you.
anything for us, Rob?
I was wanting to go into executive session for tennis for elected personnel discussion.
go ahead now.
Oh, we can do whatever you need to, I mean,
Shall we do this first? and
Go
then-
ahead, yeah.
Sure. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of December 4th.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the amendment, minutes. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes.
And
Right.
make a motion to accept the tax roll corrections.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the tax roll corrections. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's your hand, my phone.
Yeah.
All it takes is an initial, Todd. You don't have to do your full name.
It's like a book.
How long will it take you, Mike, to look at the petition and see if it's,
We will have to look at some of the roads, we can go over there and take care of that.
okay?
Okay?
So we're going to executive session now.
We'll do that. Is that the motion?
Yep.
Does Mike need to be in here? Okay. We'll go into executive session for
I mean, some of these, a little thing, it's not that big of a deal.
10?
Make it 10.
We'll go into
All
executive
right.
session for 10 minutes for non-elected personnel with the commissioners and Rob.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Little things. We're gonna have the courthouse Christmas party on the 23rd. What we like to do is Mary Lynn and I are gonna make soup. We'd like to close the offices so everybody can have lunch together, put it out, and talk to everybody. Just want you guys to know. That'll work better for the treasurer's office, they can. Okay, we got your NACO dues, National Association of County dues, $450. Wanna join again?
I think so.
Did we use it?
Is NACO the lobbying group?
Yes.
It
I
is.
think it's probably something good that we
Okay.
have some.
I got the renewal form for the Pro Green Lawn Care. They did the spraying. Can I do it again?
Do they raise the price?
We have 7 applications. Total of $614.67.
How many applications?
7?
7.
Oh,
And that's just for the courthouse?
Courthouse annex.
I have a platinum plan, mine's only 4.
That's right.
I don't know, they come 7 times.
Really?
Well, they spray water 4 times. You don't know what's in that
That's a heck of a deal.
Um,
If you
They-
smell it.
Put some ammonia in it, just get it smell.
I don't care what they do, so I don't do it. Special district deputy coroners, we need to appoint, Melissa and Doris again for 2020.
Today?
Yeah. And there's a new district coroner, Dr. Jones retired, so you might want to know. But I talked to both Doris and Melissa and they want to do it.
Jones from Liberal?
Rickman,
Oh,
I think it's his name, wasn't it? Was it Jones?
Dr. Edward Jones. They appointed Dr. Stanley Hazel as the district coroner. Great name. H-A-T-E-S-O-N-G. I would move that we appoint Melissa Dove, Doris Tompkins as assistant deputy coroner or special deputy coroner.
second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
I've been, it's that time of year to look at the numbers of the budgets. Everybody's running pretty good. EMS is, her receipts are way down because they didn't do as many transfers and she was short of help. She's running pretty close on her budget and cash, but everybody else is doing fine. So, some will have money to transfer, some won't.
What did people do while she was not running, doing calls and stuff, and didn't have people do it?
I suppose they did. Ambulances to go, I don't know what.
Yeah,
Because I know Lorna came over and took some.
It's called another county.
She's down on her collection. We projected her to take in 135,000 on the budget, she's only brought in 107.
We're getting the bill sent out though, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's just didn't do as many expensive transfers as she usually does. Everybody else is looking good. We got enough to make payroll at the end of the year.
We do? That's wonderful news.
That is,
Hey, I talked to Carolyn about it lately. She called me yesterday. She had a question about sales tax that the county collects.
it's not my deal. I'd be married.
That'd be merit. Does it go into general fund or know nothing about it?
Not my deal.
So do we have Mary come over and answer that question? Or Amelia?
Well,
Who
the
over there
point,
would know?
the thing is that she needs to have a preliminary engineering study done. And it's gonna be $40,000
For a lot.
for this railhead or whatever, you know, we're looking at two different properties, I presume.
I don't know anything, I mean, nothing recently.
I mean, she's always talked about Shane's deal
Yeah.
here, which I'm supposed to meet with her Kentucky and see if they're willing to do some kind of a option to buy deal. Then Chad Fisher, I talked to him the other day or last week, and he used to work for the railroad. He said, why don't you guys put it out there at the junction?
On the county property.
Yeah. You'd have to run 2 miles of rail down there. But he said the railroad, when he was working for them, they were always looking for sidings.
For storage.
Yeah, for storing cars. So he said it might be a way to where they'd basically pay for 2 miles of rail. If you'd still put it in one track, if you allowed them to put in 3 or 4, to where they could store cars there. And then, I don't know how all that works on property taxes. But I know for a while that drilling rigs and stuff in Stafford County would want to be there on the day that it's counted because Stafford County's property taxes are less. So if we had 1,000 rail cars sitting in our county on that day, would we get charged
I
property?
don't know how rail cars work,
That's a public,
because they pay state assessed on rail. I don't know, they don't, as far as I know, I don't know how the cars are assessed. Different property, I would say. But the rail is assessed through state assessed utilities.
I've never seen them count where the rail.
it's just like these ones that,
Yeah,
They are
But
charging
they-
some for that.
they fall under public utility.
I think so. They're public utilities, so, whereas those oil rigs are owned by companies and,
They're permitted in the state, so it's a.
But when I talked to Carolyn, I said, I don't know how I don't see how we could be in favor of doing it. I don't know how you can get a crane company in favor of committing to something until this water situation is done. So I don't know why we're in, I know she's got grants that,
you guys don't have any money.
Sure, almost, I heard between the.
I don't know what she thinks,
Overpass.
how she thinks we're gonna fund all this. Even if she gets grant, they're gonna be matching, and we are running on fumes now. You guys just can't do it. In my opinion, the budget numbers just won't let you,
Yeah.
and I think your taxpayers will agree. I mean, you just can't. Money's not there. And it's not
You
gonna
mean
be
to
there
do-
for several years.
To do the project.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
So, I mean, all of her engineering studies and stuff are just a waste of money if you're not gonna follow through.
I take it you're not in session.
Are you still?
Are we in session?
I think.
I think we are in session.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. You're fine.
He's just gonna maybe tell them about my countertop.
Okay.
Come on in and take a seat.
Do I have to be in session?
Oh, hell yes. Sure. We're on film, you're on film.
Okay. Well, I have a little money left in my budget. Normally I don't try to spend it or anything, but my countertop in the vault is coming up really, really bad. It's a laminate that's been there since, well, I've been here 28 years, so it's been.
Been here for 36 years.
Yeah, and it's peeling up really, really bad. Books catch on it and stuff. So I thought I might as well get that fixed. And, you know, don't really need to ask permission or whatever, but I thought I'd let you know. I think I'm gonna start looking for someone to try to get that done, but I don't think it'll get done before the end of the year.
So it won't
So,
matter.
yeah.
It's bad.
That was about, I should have noticed this before, or thought about it. But, and also, got any ideas on who does that kind of thing? I wondered about that. Does he do laminate, like, I might get a hold of him, maybe
Don't get
at
in a
least.
hurry.
Oh, don't get in a hurry?
He'll do a good job. Is there, I mean, can you temporarily stick it down?
Well, we've had tape on it, it just looks tacky,
I mean, can
and,
you glue it down with something, you know, to make it?
well, it's just up enough that you really can't
um,
get glue underneath it, you just,
you know, some,
yeah.
Ben,
Oh, we've had it clamped, we've had it taped, it's just,
Ben might temporarily fix it for you too,
Yeah.
maybe replace it.
I didn't even think about it being so close to the end of the year, I probably won't get down to the end, so. Alrighty. And this was
Well, it
kind
shouldn't
of,
be that expensive.
I wouldn't think so.
How big is it tabletop? It's as big as this desk.
Bigger.
4 by 8.
And
It like
it's-
peaks.
It peaks in the middle.
It's always more expensive.
Yeah.
Ben will do it. Good and be reasonable.
I'll just tell him to have it done for the year.
Very nice.
Okay, well, I guess I don't need to, we can scratch that. one.
I didn't even write it down.
That's all I got. Maybe a mouse.
We didn't either. Said the truck wasn't here yet.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
What they told Lisa.
We'll go check again.
Did Beth tell you about my encounter with the
Yes.
You wanna-
registrants?
That camera? Are you done?
Yeah, we'll adjourn or go into recess for a minute. We'll go back in and adjourn.